Tamil Nadu, India's second largest economy, with a gross state domestic product of 31.19 lakh crore rupees. A state that exports over $52 billion worth of goods every year. A state with a booming tech sector, world-class infrastructure, and one of the highest per capita incomes in the country. And yet, there is a number lurking beneath all of this. A staggering, sobering number. 10 lakh crore in debt. That's 10 followed by 11 zeros. Around $103 billion. And every single year, the number keeps climbing. So how does one of India's richest, most productive states end up in a debt spiral it cannot escape? To understand where Tamil Nadu is today, you have to go back to 2021. The state was just emerging from a decade of AIA-DMK rule, and it was a mess. Outstanding debt stood at roughly 4.80 lakh crore rupees, which is around $57 billion, more than double what it was just 5 years earlier. The fiscal deficit had blown past the traditional 3% ceiling all the way to 4.91% of GSDP. COVID had gutted revenue. Healthcare spending had exploded. And on top of all that, a structural shift called the GST had quietly eroded the state's ability to raise its own taxes. This wasn't just a bad year. This was the result of 15 years of compounding decisions, some forced, some reckless, many political. Here's how it actually unfolded. Between 2011 and 2014, Tamil Nadu was a model state. Revenue surpluses. Debt below 20% of GSDP. Borrowing was being used for actual investment, roads, schools, hospitals, textbook fiscal management. Then came the cracks. By 2015, revenue deficits started creeping in. In 2016 to 17, the state joined the UDAY scheme, a central government bailout for bankrupt electricity distribution companies. Tamil Nadu took over the massive debts of TANGEDCO, its power utility, and the fiscal deficit immediately spiked to 4.3%. That single decision added tens of thousands of crores to the state's balance sheet overnight. The state was borrowing just to keep the lights on. Here's the brutal truth at the heart of this crisis. When a government borrows money, the whole point is to invest it, build infrastructure, create assets, grow the economy. But Tamil Nadu has been stuck in a different pattern. Over the last few years, less than half of every rupee borrowed actually went toward capital investment. The rest was swallowed by what economists call committed expenditure, salaries, pensions, and most painfully, interest payments on previous debt. Right now, 21% of Tamil Nadu's entire revenue goes toward paying interest. Not building roads, not funding schools, just servicing old debt. Tamil Nadu's debt portfolio for 2021 to 2025 reflects a multi-layered borrowing structure. Market borrowings through state development loans, approximately 3.67 lakh crore rupees. Multilateral project loans from institutions like the World Bank, around 21,000 crore rupees. Energy sector financing through Rural Electrification Corporation, 26,797 crore rupees. Domestic institutional borrowing from Housing and Urban Development Corporation, about 24,200 crore rupees. Bilateral agency loans from Japan. International Cooperation Agency, around 6,600 crore rupees. Special assistance from the Union Government, 2,075 crore rupees. That is a staggering level of public borrowing. Tamil Nadu is estimated to have borrowed roughly 5.5 lakh crore rupees, equivalent to nearly $65 billion, reflecting the massive scale of the state's debt expansion over just 5 years. In 2016, since the Tamil Nadu government formally took over and began financially supporting Tamil Nadu Generation and Distribution Corporation, The state has spent an estimated 1.25 lakh crore rupees, approximately $15 billion, solely on supporting and sustaining TANGEDCO. Economic growth is doing the heavy lifting, diluting the relative weight of the debt, even as the absolute number climbs. This is the core paradox. The headline number looks terrifying. The ratio tells a more complicated story. Tamil Nadu is not fiscally strained, but something has clearly gone wrong. For years, governments promised growth, infrastructure, jobs, schools, hospitals, better villages, stronger public systems. Yet across large parts of the state, many of those promises still feel unfinished. Villages continue to struggle with basic infrastructure. Government schools remain under-resourced. Public services are stretched. Meanwhile, debt has grown, losses have deepened, and critical sectors continue to leak money year after year. So the real question is not whether Tamil Nadu has potential. It does. The real question is, what did the political establishment do with the last 5 years? Why were these structural problems allowed to grow this large? Where did the money go? And why are so many people still waiting for the development they were promised? And lastly, how much money was spent by political parties to buy votes? Was it enough to cover the debts of Tamil Nadu?